good evening. This is my week 9 video journaling, the superintendent's guide, and it asks which of the 7 levers do you want to focus on and measure this year as you develop your principles. And as I look here at the list, I think that two of the most important are student and staff culture. Coming from a school where it is now in the turnaround process second year, but the first year the culture was one of kind of just keeping our head afloat and getting through the day. And now that we're in the turnaround process, it definitely is more of one that is of excellence and shared leadership, and one of high expectations for all students, staff, and the leaders of the school. So I think that's really, really important to focus on. And then the third one, I think, would be effective feedback. One of the things that I'm working on in my role is coaching conversations, and that effective feedback, looking at data, but also looking at instruction and meeting the needs of the teachers and the students that I work with every day. And so as we look for the second question that is asked, what are some of the best ways to support your principals in building weekly schedules? I think for me, and one of the comments that I posted, it's really important as the leader of a school district that the superintendent is that we are prioritizing what is going to make for a successful year. And for us, that is obviously the growth and achievement of all students. I think if the priorities are set that way, then it's a lot easier to build that weekly schedule for principals. Right now, I think what happens is there's a lot of politics that get involved. There's a lot of meetings that come up suddenly. There's committees that need to be on, interviews that need to be run. And I know that for my leadership, that takes a lot of their time instead of being in the school building itself and being that instructional leader at the school campus. And we are lucky to have such a great team around us that those roles do get filled. But for schools that don't have that, I think that we really need to start prioritizing for our principals what is most important for that growth and achievement of all of our students. And then as we look at some of the tools from this week's activity, one that I like was this monthly map. I liked it as our last week's post as well. But I think this really helps kind of break down what the objectives are for the school year and helps prioritize what's happening. And then, of course, the other thing that I really like is this action planning worksheet right here. And this comes from the Leader in Me, but I really like it, the See-Do-Get model. I think that this really helps form a plan for schools and teams, and then even as superintendent, what the goals are. So that is my video this week. Thank you very much.